We got started when we were in college at NYU, actually. That's where we met. I wasn't singing. I was just writing these like theatrical piano things. And then I met Chad in class, and I knew that he wrote music, and I forced him, because he was so closed off to like collaborating, and like I forced him to listen to like the stuff I was working on, and then that was it. And then we just had this connection, and he's like, dude, why aren't you singing? And
I freaked out.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard anyone play the piano like he had, and even like the melodies he was humming along.
But I just felt like I'd known you my whole life. Like for some reason, I just felt so pulled to this guy.
And then I was like, I want to manage you. I was like, let me give you a voice lesson, or let me buy you a voice lesson. Please, you're a singer. You're a singer.
So that was it. So I was a solo artist for years, and Chad was my manager and co-writer. And then eventually he started singing on the songs. And then eventually it didn't make sense to be a solo artist anymore.
I was a senior in college, and until that point I was dating women and going along with this straight facade that I built up over the years. And I was living with Ian at the time. He was my roommate, and it came to a point at the end of the year, before finals time, when I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't lie to myself anymore. And I remember getting to the point where it was like saying like, I'm gay. And even those words, even saying I'm gay, was hard for me to do. Because I never spoke those words before. And one day, the week I was really struggling with it, Ian came out of his room and was like, did you know that 1 in 10 guys are gay?
Is that even accurate?
I don't know, but you asked me this. And then I was like, really? And you were like, yeah. And I was like, really? And you were like, yeah. And I was like, I think I am. And you were like, really? and then we celebrated that night, and yeah, it was beautiful.
And we never really talked about like sexuality or dating or anything, because it's like when Chad and I met, there was like a while where it was just like we both weren't dating, and we were just writing music and just happy writing music. And it was.
And with Ian, it was that I felt like I didn't have to prove or be anyone else. I didn't have to be a straight guy around him. I felt like I could just be and not have to force conversation about girls around him, which was really nice. And I think that's why I came out to you first. Hold each other forced us to use a female pronoun at first, and then Ian was like, that doesn't fit, and it's not going to make sense with your life. How are you going to sing this? And so we tried using the male pronoun in addition to that, and there was something so special about doing that. It felt so, felt like we were giving equal weight to both of us, and that was really nice.
I think when we tackle these types of issues together, it makes our songs more powerful and gives depth to them that, I think Chad and I are two like very different people in a lot of ways. And I think that it's our coming together that makes what we do and unique. And there's a magic that happens when we write together. On a whole other level, we can write music like Hold Each Other that is more directly all-inclusive and helps get rid of this like divide that we've created between us. And when Chad first sang Something Happens When I Hold Him, we both just started laughing like hysterically, because it was just joy and like slight uncomfortableness too, because you don't hear that. And it had so much weight to it, because how important it is to not run away from that, and we ran towards it.
It actually became sort of a song for me that allowed me to deal with my sexuality and my struggles that I was going through at the time. Like by facing it constantly, by having to sing that song constantly and reminding myself that it's okay to be me and it's okay to be gay. And that was a beautiful part about that song.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.